RMP locking it in, and we are going to see Clyde on the Holy Paladin.
All right, here we go. Gates are open. This could be a very fast game. Clyde, Cervantes, and Luddex are just going to be moving forward. We'll see how Albraik, Mir, and Chaz handle this opener. It looks like they are going to be going after the Death Knight. Full kidney shot lands, but a pre-anti-magic zone. Deep freeze on Clyde. Is there any follow-up? Do they get the polymorph? Nope. It is going to be a Ring of Frost. So triple crowd control from start to finish. This is a beautiful start here for the workshop. They're putting on a clinic of full blind lands, but Cervantes is going to be okay. Clyde doesn't have to trade any cooldowns in this opener, which is honestly unbelievable.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. Cervantes is able to top himself up there with the Lichborn, but still, full counterspell snuck in there onto Clyde into a full kidney shot. So much crowd control. Finally, Clyde having to trade something here. The Divine Shield, actually, but Albraik is taking a lot of pressure here as well. Luddex going for some pressure. Deep freeze onto Luddex. Albraik looking for the sheep here. Finds it onto Luddex. Not able to swap it, though, onto Clyde. Clyde's going to get that Dispel onto the Hunter. There's the silencing shot onto Chaz. Can they find any more crowd control onto Chaz? Luddex gets impact proc. There's the scatter shot. Can they get the freezing trap? Albraik's trying to eat it. He manages to. No, he ice blocks. A little bit of a bait there coming out from Albraik, but he is, in fact, in that ice block. So Mirlol is going to be taking some damage there as well. Looks like he activated his combat readiness. So Mirlol is going to be a big tank. Deep freeze into full fear here. Chaz trinkets to get it. Actually, doesn't trinket to get it. He gets monkey blinded into Mirlol eat on the trap. Chaz gets the dispel. They get the full fear onto Clyde. Albraik recovers with the pain suppression. If they can get more crowd control, maybe a polymorph out of that fear, they get a counter spell. Then they get the polymorph as well. Clyde's going to have to trinket that, and now the workshop needs to run.
Oh, Albraik's in a lot of trouble. He gets the freedom. He spell steals it off, but into a quick ice block. Chaz casting out flash heals. Do they have an interrupt for him? Doesn't look like it for the time being, but Clyde's got no divine shield and no trinket. The next crowd control chain is going to sit full. There's the deep freeze. What do they have? They're going after him. Clyde's in trouble. Smoke bomb drops down. Kidney shot out of the deep freeze. He does manage to get the blessing of protection into a silence, but this all in on Clyde is beautiful. The workshop with an excellent swap, realizing he really didn't have any cooldowns. They start with the deep freeze. Maybe they can... Is it a cross-kill situation? Albraik could be in trouble. Down to 30% health. There's a full trap here on Chaz. Albraik gets and he drops!
No way!
2 versus 2.
Oh, our very first 2 versus 2. Mirlol has no wall, but he's got... Actually, his wall is rotated back up. I don't know how they're going to win this on the side of pump or be pumped. I feel like if Mir can just get on top of target and get damage rolling, it's going to be really rough for them. But Luddex could be pushing in. He's dropping the flare around the corner. They grip Mir back. They're going for the scatter shot. Look at Chaz's positioning. He's standing in the Death and Decay to deny the trap right there. Just standing in the AoE. Blind on Cervantes into a full gouge. Here comes the trap. No way. He doesn't get it. Beautiful attempt there by Luddex, but they don't get the freezing trap. Cervantes, I don't think he's going to be able to survive this. Maybe. He actually manages to heal himself quite a bit here with the Lichborn. We've seen Cervantes in these situations before, coming out victorious. Can he do it again? Double fear connects here onto Luddex and Cervantes. Luddex trinketing out of that one into a full cheap shot. Luddex is going to be the target here for Mirlol as he connects with the kidney shot. Chaz with a big mind blast, spamming out the heals now as well, making sure that Mirlol is 100% health. Mirlol with a vanish, with an evasion. I just don't see him losing this, but anything is possible. Chaz 15 seconds left away on his trinket. If they can catch him in that window, maybe there's a chance.
Oh, maybe, just maybe. Chaz gets gripped in. Luddex, though, if he gets danced on, like, Mir can connect with a stun. There it is. Shadow step over, gets the cheap shot. I think that should be the game. Kidney shot to follow it up. Luddex goes down. But really intense map here. Game number 2 between Pump or Be Pumped and the Workshop. This is not an elimination series, but the loser will go down to the lower bracket, which is not where you want to find yourself in this tournament. There's a lot of really scary teams. About 3 seconds here before these two teams do clash. And I do expect Pump or Be Pumped to play a very aggressive start here on Runes.
Yeah, let's see the Workshop, if they can try to shut it down. Pump or Be Pumped are running in on top of Chaz. I wonder if they're going to go after the Priest at all. They're going after Albraik so far. They get a full sheep, actually, onto Clyde just out of thin air. So this is a great opener for the RMP. They are going after Chaz, actually, on the side of the PHDK. Chaz is an absolutely spicy target for the PHDK, but Luddex is also taking a lot of damage. Defensive blind on Cervantes. I feel like the Rogue Mage right now are getting ahead here on this healer strat, and I do think they're going to have to abandon it, but they already commit a lot of cooldowns there onto Chaz, and Albraik is definitely going to be happy about that. Big damage still connecting here onto Chaz, though. Forced to trade out the pain suppression in that exchange with his trinket there as well, so they are getting a lot of cooldowns here from Pump or Be Pumped, but now Cervantes in trouble then.
Yeah, Clyde gets blanket silence, dismantle on Cervantes. He's in trouble. Clyde needs to connect those heals. He looks like he will. He's got his Avenging Wrath up right now, those wings, but into a deep freeze. Not going to be able to connect it just yet. They can get a full hammer of justice on Chaz. He could easily go down, interrupt onto Albraik, but Cervantes is still so incredibly low. He's just dying in a fear. No! Back in the day, a long time ago, like playing really, really passive as this particular variant of the DK Hunter, but on this map, I don't think that's going to be a great option. Workshop, let's see what they can do here on potentially the last game of this series.
All right, let's see what they can do. The Workshop versus Pump or be pumped. Can pump or be pumped. Put a point on the board. Who's going to be the target of choice? Right now, Albraik in a silent shot. There's a Hammer of Justice onto Chaz, so it looks like they're going to go after the mage here. Cervantes already taking a lot of damage. Another 10-second disarm there onto Cervantes. Monkey blind onto Chaz into a full freezing trap. There's going to be big pressure here onto Albraik. Cervantes is connecting as well with the damage from that anti-magic shell, but still not able to force anything here. Albraik just doing a great job kind of sustaining himself in that situation. Cervantes now in a smoke bomb taking a lot of damage. Huge heals coming out from Clyde, but that was his wings there who actually instantly got the spell, but he did manage to at least get Cervantes back to full.
Yeah, Cervantes actually Dark Shimmer come to blink and was able to blink behind the pillar in line of sight, so great utility there. Clyde, though, unfortunately, in the midst of the battle, does get caught into the fear. Cervantes could easily go down. Clyde's forced to use the Divine Shield, but he's still just dying through Divine Shield. Clyde just cannot keep him stable. Anti-Magic Shell overlaps. Looks like they are going after Mir. There's good pressure here for Pumper to be pumped. Scatter onto Chaz. He's got his Trinket. He's got the Pain Suppression. Is he going to make the trade? Mir's low. Albraik's low as well, but finally a full Deep Freeze Polymorph lands, and once again, Cervantes on the back foot. He's dismantled. He's on the run. Trinkets, immediate Blessing of Protection. Nicely done there by Clyde, but now he's in a full blind. However, I think Cervantes might be able to survive, and now it's all of a sudden Mir, the one that's in danger.
Yeah, but Clyde is counterspelled for one more second. Mir could fall, and Mir will fall, but Cervantes could be a cross kill. He's on 1% HP. Do they have any more follow-up? No, Clyde manages to get a big heal at the last second. But Luddex, I feel like could go a little bit more PvE gear. Might be what helps them out. What tips the scales in their favor, because they're gonna need to change something up. Workshop right now, definitely they won 2 convincing ones and almost won that last one, so you can definitely feel the pressure. If you are on the side of Pump or be pumped, they're gonna run in immediately, look for combat. They do manage to get it. Mir opens up on Cervantes, gets the Garrote into the gouge on the anti-magic shell. Albraik looking for the polymorph, not able to find it. He gets the counter spell onto Clyde, not able to find the Ring of Frost, looking for the polymorph, and he gets it. Beautiful opener here. Cervantes already with no anti-magic shell.
I think he stole block.
Trap. I think he stole block. I think you're absolutely right about that, and I do think that they got a Chaz Trinket here potentially as well. If they can continue the CC chain, Cervantes is absolutely on fire right now, Van.
Oh, maybe he didn't steal it. I'm curious. It was a little too late, but still on target. Albraik is going to be spell stealing that Blessing of Freedom and just line of sighting for the time being. But Luddex and Cervantes are in hot pursuit. Albraik gets interrupted. Clyde is there as well. Just line of sighting, doesn't want to get crowd control. Albraik goes for the Deep Freeze though. Is he going to be able to find the follow-up? Doesn't look like it. It's Nova counterspell. No polymorph to follow it up. Cervantes just getting soloed here by Mir. Albraik doing basically no damage in that setup. And this is looking good for Pumper. Be pumped. Clyde, he has his Trinket still. He's got the Sacrifice. He's got Blessing of Protection. I really wanted to see him throw that Blessing of Protection out immediately on a stun on Cervantes. And just try to keep him enabled in this match. Mir might just go down. Mir's getting absolutely destroyed. Vanishing out, now going for the Grope, but Chaz has a lot of work ahead of him.
Oh my god, cheat that progging from Mir. He's on 10% HP. Cervantes comes in on the side. They definitely have a great team here. And if they can perfect the reverse sweep right now against the Workshop, this is something that would absolutely shock everybody, myself included. Can they do it? Game number 5, Pump or be pumped versus the Workshop, Van.
Yeah, one of these teams going down to the lower bracket. Pump or be pumped, looking to get the reverse sweep here. They're moving forward. Cervantes going to be using that first aid. I don't know if that was a misplay or what, but Garrote getting shot going out onto Cervantes. He anti-magic shell, so he's getting combat with that. Doesn't want to get sapped, going for the death coils. Albraik gets gripped, but gets counter gripped there by Chaz. Here comes the gargoyle. Cervantes taking unhealable damage, though. Smoke bomb comes down. Clyde is forced to trade with the Divine Shield immediately. And that is a lot of cooldowns. That smoke bomb paying dividends there for Mir.
The trap breaks onto Chas as well here during this go, and Albraik just trades out the ice block early. He's got full HP. He sits it as well so that the hypothermia can come back. They swap to Clyde here. Big swap onto Clyde. He's going to trinket. He's going to pop his wings. He's got nothing now. What are they going to do? They have a blind. They actually blinded Cerva there. He bops the blind. They're going after Albraik. They need to try to take him down right now while he is in that hypothermia. Full trap secured onto Chas. He's just going to trinket that. Trades out the pain suppression. Full hammer of justice connecting onto Chas. I don't think they have any more crowd control for Chas. Albraik should be able to stay alive with this situation. Full kidney shot connecting here onto Cervantes. There's the Nova, there's the CS, there's the full Ring of Frost. That's it. Good night for Cervantes.